And good Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Inside West Virginia Politics. We have a full slate today. We're going to talk to the three candidates for Charleston mayor shortly, but first we want to discuss the state of education here in West Virginia. Joining me right now is Dr. Steve Paine. He is the state superintendent of schools. Great to have you back on Inside West Virginia Politics.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
You've been a busy guy with school underway now for the past month across West Virginia. You guys have released something recently called the Balanced Scorecard Dashboard. Tell us about that.
The Balanced Scorecard, yes, is it's our new accountability system. It replaced a system called the A to F system. That's how most people know that. And really excited about this system because it pinpoints the exact strengths and deficiencies of the system. And so it gives us targeted areas that we need to work on and roll up our sleeves and put forth our efforts.
One of the things I liked about it is that instead of giving a one snapshot in time test of all the kids in the schools around the state, this is a multifaceted look at the school systems and how you're doing and how they're performing. What's the advantage of that?
It absolutely is. And there are 6 indicators for all schools in the state. And so they'll receive a color rating, if you will, which is easy to understand, especially with our parents, in English language arts, mathematics, growth, attendance, behavior, and graduation rates for the secondary schools. So we scored well in some areas, and we didn't score so well in mathematics. We knew that's been a problem. It's been a problem for about 30 years, but it's time for us to roll up our sleeves, and it's enabled us to really craft a strategy to fix the problem specifically.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and so in short, what are we doing well?
Doing well. Graduation rates, we're in the top 3 in the country, the top 3 states in the country. Kids on track to graduate is an indicator. We're on track well. Behavior, we do really well with student behavior in the schools. And average areas, English language arts, and I would say the areas that we knew math would not be a surprise. Yeah. Math is a problem. But the area that shocked us was attendance. We have a very serious chronic attendance problem that we're going to be addressing, and we're addressing very quickly right now with all of our partners in the system.
So when you're talking about math, we keep hearing people advocating for more STEM education, and M is the math in STEM. Sure. So what do we need to do not only with math but other areas of STEM to get some of these folks ready for college-bound engineering, science, technology, et cetera? And
certainly science, technology, engineering. Some people add an A, the arts, in there, and they call it STEAM, which I absolutely subscribe to.
I do too, I agree.
The area that we're really deficient in the most is mathematics. And so rather than dilute our efforts, we're going to take on math singularly in the next few years. And we have all of our districts in the state have signed a memorandum of understanding with us to move forward with a math plan. We're creating a plan, a very, very comprehensive plan, from how we certify teachers to what resources do we provide, what assistance do we provide. Very, very comprehensive, and love to talk to you further about that sometime. I know time doesn't permit today.
Well, the legislature and the governor last year approved a 5%, or actually this year, a 5% pay raise for teachers. This week, the governor said he's working to get the teachers another 5% pay raise. We know we had about 700 teacher vacancies statewide last year, but given that combination of teacher raises and maybe a fix for PEIA, is that a tool to perhaps attract more qualified certified math teachers to the state?
It absolutely is, and hats off to the governor. And I'll tell you what, I've been through the first year with him, and I heard him say, as resources availed themselves, he would come back with another raise for teachers. And so proud of the fact that yesterday he made that announcement, and he intends to do a fix with PEIA. Yes, that'll help us retain teachers and attract teachers, no question about it. There are many other things we need to do, but that's a start.
We're down to a minute. Enumerate some of those things we need to do. I know a minute's a short period of time, but put
right
the laundry list out there.
For example, in mathematics, and I would want to talk just a touch on attendance, because it's a problem. We didn't see attendance as the problem that it is. But with math, we have 30% of our algebra classrooms in the state that are taught by non-certified teachers. Part of our math plan is how do we get those teachers certified? How do we attract kids in high school to become math teachers? Can we offer scholarships? Can we offer tuition reimbursement? And so we have not only in the governor's office, but friends in the legislature that are interested in pursuing those solutions with us. Attendance, oh my goodness, I had no idea. We have 50% of our schools that have chronic attendance problems. Yeah. And that means a chronic problem is that those students are missing 16 to 18 days a year. of school. So they can't be taught if they don't come to school.
Well, we're going to have you back and talk more about these issues. We want to put your website up on the screen where folks can get a look at the balanced scorecard dashboard. It's fascinating. It's interactive. Check it out and learn more about what we're doing in the schools. Dr. Steve Paine, Superintendent of West Virginia Schools, thanks for being here today.
My pleasure, Mark. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Up next, I'll look at the candidates for Charleston Mayor. Stay with us.